Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. It's been a little while since I've even been on, probably about a week since I've been on the game. As I explained in yesterday's video, sort of, December was a bit of a unmotivational time. I was busy as well, and also was quite ill, so I didn't actually get to record past the big batch I did originally. I did do some things for a little while, but I actually never got to the fifth completion of the In the Spirit of Yule right there. So another thing that's happened is the buried treasure has happened. I will probably do a video on that in the future, but for the moment we're not actually going to do it. We're just going to accept the quest or whatever and be done with it. So what I thought I'd do for this kind of bigger episode is I thought what we could do is let's accept all of the quests and see if we can just get through as far through them. I'm also going to do these straight away. We are just going to spend an episode today, and I'm not going to do this one, Biggest Stomach in the War. I know someone posted a comment to me on the previous video telling me that there is a proper way of doing it. I may do it, kind of, and I'm not sure. I might do it probably just behind the scenes sort of thing. It is a bit more of a...
what can I do for you?
I don't know, I don't find it as interesting, I guess. But I will actually quickly do these because I did realize one thing, which is the interesting, well, not an interesting thing, but if we do these, then we can get our daily thing, like do one thing here, and then we can also get the other quest there. But what I thought I'd do is, because we need to In Spirit of Yule, and for that we need to do 10 different quests, I thought what we could do is just kind of spend this time as quickly as possible getting through all of them. Last time I was taking a bit more time with it, and today I think what we're going to do is kind of just go the most, I won't say the most efficient way of doing it, but kind of trying to get through it as quick as possible, because I want to see what the thing is, because it says intro, so I'm not sure particularly what's happening with it after the intro. Like, if it says intro, that makes me think there's something after it. And if there's something after it, I would be pretty interested to see what does come after it. But yeah, I hope it doesn't... I personally don't know how long the event goes on, so if someone in the comments actually wants to tell me how long the event still is going on for, that would be nice. Unless I maybe found it, but I will probably forget, knowing me. I'm pretty sure I said in one of the previous videos I would go and look for it. And I still haven't, so I don't know how long it's still going on for, so I don't know if, like, let's say you need to do 10 more, if I've completely missed out for the time, and I have to wait until Christmas next year, or this year technically now, because it is 2017, which is very weird to say, and I'm waiting for the moment that I try and write down the date and fail completely, and put 2016. It hasn't happened yet, but I know it's going to happen eventually. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see, and because as far as I'm aware, it's a new edition with Standing Stone Games takeover and everything. I don't think it's directly related to that, but I'm saying as in it's only happened since they've taken over. I will have to see. I don't know personally if there's anything, and I don't think the wiki's been updated as far as I'm aware with any changes. Because I don't know, maybe I haven't looked deep enough, or maybe it just hasn't been updated yet. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. But yeah, gonna basically be doing these is very simple. I will say though, the keg one, I've actually been having a bit of an issue with the keg one. I want to see if it happens this time. I think it actually happened on video last time when we did it. And I also think it'll be interesting because I realized we have a timer in theory and we can see how long it takes to do all this. So that'll be nice. I was going to originally speed it up, but I kind of got on a tangent. I think it's weird to speed up halfway through, so I don't know, but we'll have to see. But yeah, the kegs one is being a bit weird because, as you can see, because of the kegs, the watchers turn up, and sometimes, like that guy will be here, but there will be a watcher actually there, so I don't know what's up with that. I think it's a bit peculiar. Like, that guy is the watcher there. Okay, that's fine, but like, yeah, here, like that watcher would be like where he is now, but he would be like where he was, where he'd see me. If that makes any sense whatsoever. It probably doesn't, because I'm probably wording it completely wrong and makes it sound like it's absolutely stupid. which it probably is, and I was probably just imagining things or wasn't paying close enough attention, or some other similar thing. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, we got it done. It doesn't really matter. And next we just have to basically put off the fireworks, and it's interesting to see how, I guess, little people there are here. It might be because of the time I'm currently doing this at, potentially. It might also just be the fact that because it's kind of later in the thing, everybody's got what they wanted and have left. I did want to see if I could get... That did work, okay. I did want to see if I could get the War Steed stuff for when we eventually get a War Steed, but I'm not 100% sure we'll be able to afford all that, because they are, I think, 40 points a piece. But I'm not sure. I think it might be 40 or 80. One of the two, I think, a piece, and that's quite a lot. It's not like I'm going to be spending too much else. I mean, I've already got the horse and last year's horse, which I got last year. And I also, come to think of it, don't actually know what I'm going to do with the treasure hunt either. I have a ton of pickaxes left, so that'll be interesting. We'll have to see. But at the same time, I've got all the steeds already. And I'm not really sure what I want to, like, if there's anything else. I don't know if there's an addition, like there's an addition with this event this time. I don't know if there's been an addition to the hunt, the treasure hunt, as of late. I don't know. It took me, I can't remember how many hours last time. I did post a tweet about it. I posted a tweet about it last time, how long it took to get all the mounts last time. So I think it was a couple of hours. It might have been 5 hours or 3 hours, one of the two, I think. And if it takes me that long to get all three, which was yeah, the Cave Claw and the Treasure Laden Goat and the Treasure Laden Steed, we might have to see maybe if they've added a new horse or something. We'll have to maybe see how long it takes me to get that. I think it'll be an interesting event. So what we're going to go quickly do, Frostbluff, let's get rid of all of these ones. We have to get one... God damn it, it doesn't always do this. Frostbluff Theatre, we don't actually want to do that at the moment. So Cold as Ice is there. And we're going to have to do a bit of backtracking because we need to go to Virgil here. And we're going to make the Broken Snowman because obviously, as we've said before, it is the quickest snowman to make, only requiring 2 pieces. That being a stick from here and a piece of coal from the oven. Now, I wish there was kind of a better way of, or a quicker way, a more efficient way of doing this because I don't think it's worth... Well, in some regards, you know, I'm wasting time by going there, going back, and then going there again. But at the same time, if I were to do this where I thought it would be most efficient, which is when you're doing all the other quests, which is when you're getting the keg and when you're getting the bread, you've still got to go out here and waste time by going out here, and then you've got to go, and then you've got to come back, and I don't know particularly, but I'm not speedrunning this, so it's not like it's too much of an issue. I do generally just do that one straight away because I can't be bothered. That one's just kind of the ones I'm like, I will forget about it if I don't... this is 68, yeah it is. Okay, but it's one of the ones where I'm like, I will forget about it if I do not do it now. So I think it's best for us to do it now, and then we can do the extra 8 or so around the place. And I feel like we're missing... a quest. In the spirit of Yule, that can go. I do feel like we're missing a quest. Oh, it might be because I normally keep that one, actually, sometimes. I think it's the Frostbluff Theatre one here that's been throwing me off a bit. Just a little bit. So, best way of doing this, let's go up here and... get rid of these guys. Generally gives us a bunch of random loot. We will open that, by the way, in a second once we do the Illithian essence as well. I also don't know if I can do anything with that at different places. Like, I can redeem those barter, because they are technically barter items. I don't know if I can actually redeem those at a different place. So I don't know if I want to be doing them here or not. I will actually have to see. Because... I don't think those as an item are recent additions, but the bestowing of them from that quest and the quest and whatever is a new thing, as far as I'm aware. So, I think I might be able to look up the item and it will tell me, hey, you can redeem them here, and it will probably have got it added that you can redeem it here, but I will have to see if I can redeem it anywhere else, because that'll be useful to know. If I can only redeem it here, I might as well do so, but it is interesting. I think I mentioned this in a video where it was like, I said something along the lines of, oh, it's interesting that I could, as a level 60 character right now, have a level 105 essence item. You do actually get the box for it, but you don't. You have to be a level 105 to open it. So it would be something we have to hold on to in our vault or in our player house, or kinship house rather, because we don't have a player house on this character. We only have a kinship house. In fact, this actually doesn't have the kinship house. I've just realized. Well, it does actually, because it's friends with kinship on my main, but yeah, actually, I think I should be able to use it. I think I've got a few things stored there. And that actually, come to think of it, I just remembered in there I've got a bunch of the scrolls for the emotes, which I should probably use up on my other characters. I'm not planning to delete anytime soon. But I actually don't know if I've got all the emotes actually from this. Not this, from the treasure thing. So there might actually be something worth it if there even isn't a new mount, which is good. And I'm actually under the impression as well that you can do the dancing stuff during this festival as well. So this festival is technically still on. So yeah, we might do that. Possibly in the background, possibly not. Might do a video on it. What I might also do, I think it'll be interesting. I saw a video a very, very long time ago that someone did, and we're getting close to the end, so I might as well ramble on about this. I saw a video someone did a very, very long time ago where they stayed in an event area, or they logged on after like 3 or so years, I'd say, I think it was, into an event area that no longer existed, or was not in like play anymore, and they sort of did some exploring through that. I might actually leave a character in Frostbluff and see what it's like when it's not, you know, in play. That might be interesting. I think I've probably done it before, but I don't think I've done, like, the exploring part of it. Ooh, I don't know what I just did, but I didn't mean to do it. But yeah, I've probably done, like, something similar. But I've not, like... Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm under the impression I have before, you know, stayed in the area, but I'm pretty sure I just poured it out straight away. Because, you know, I just didn't want to be here. I wanted to be at the time I was trying to be efficient and trying to level up my character. Let's see where that got us. But right, so let's go talk to her. 5,000 XP. We got we're actually kind of close, 106,000 XP to get to the next level. So we might do some leveling stuff in the near future. Though I might not do those on recording, or actually if I do them on recording I might just do them kind of in the big league sort of stuff, like, you know, getting to level 70, which would probably take me 10 hours of farming, just under, because I'm, you know, like 3/4 of the way through here. So it would be definitely a kind of thing where it's like once in a lifetime sort of thing, once in a blue moon. So here's where our difficult thing is. We are Scholar, Farmer, Weaponsmith. Weaponsmith is what we want, so I assume Illithian Blade would be what we want. These are going to be pretty useless to us for the moment. For example, my Jeweler, I would want, obviously, a handful of Illithian gems. This would be Woodworker or Forester. I think that's Woodworker. That would be Metalsmith, Weaponsmith, Tailor, Scholar, and Cook? Or Farmer, one of the two. But I think we're going to go Older Lithium Blade, because Weaponsmith is kind of a bigger thing than Scholar, in my opinion. I mean, Scholar's great and all. It gives you some cool stuff with the wooden oils and crafting laws and stuff, but I think overall our Weaponsmith is probably good. And we're also further in it, and personally I don't know what's later in Scholar. It could be the greatest skill in the world, or crafting thing in the world. I actually don't know, because I just need to progress in it, but for now we're going to go with that. And intermediate. Okay, so we'd have to do it for 5 more times. That does beg the question, how long does the event go on for, and does this carry on throughout the thing? If not, I've wasted a lot of time. Though I don't think it's been on for 15 days, so I don't know if, because they're not just going to cut it off at intermediate, they're probably going to do like master next. So I could be completely under it. Actually, to be fair, I didn't play for 7 days, did I? it probably has gone on for like 15 days, and I probably run out of time. But last time I played through, I completed the final act on the first day, and I was able to do it at the end of the event. So it's 27 days. I'm not using that as my measurement this time, but there are 27 days until that is done, and last time I was able to do it twice during an event, so we will have to see. I do know the treasure hunt, however, is only until I think the 4th. I think it was the 4th from what I saw on the tweet. But we actually have a remote quest. Oh, that's just that one. Okay. So yeah, that is a daily thing. We can't do anything towards it now, which kind of sucks. And I kind of wish, well, I kind of knew already that something like that would happen, but I kind of wish I didn't kind of get in that rut I was in. But let's, I'll have to look at my legendary weapons sometime in the future. I'll also have to get some settings and relics and gems and runes and etc. to sort these guys out. But yeah. How many do we have? We have 376. Let's go quickly have a look at... I think I would be able to look at the person here. That would probably tell us. Because I like that horse. And that's our old horse.
Hello, friend. Can I help
so
you with
60.
something?
Okay, I was wrong. I was... It's in the middle of the two. So 60, 120, 240, 360. And how many do I have? 376. So I can get all of them. I will check the days, and on the last day I'll probably buy those. If today is the last day, I'll get them. After the recording's done, I'll have to have a look on the internet. If not, I will also look through all these and see if there's anything I actually want to care about, and if so, I'll have a look at buying those. But I think those take priority, because when I get to War Steeds, I want to have a cool look at War Steeds. War Steeds? One. We only have one. But I want a cool looking War Steed, and if we can have a War Steed that looks like that, I think that'll be awesome. But enough of me rambling on. This video has gone on for way too long. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, if you know anything about the event here or anything interesting about what I've talked about today, then place a comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.